and welcome to Love and Light Tarot. This is going to be the June monthly for the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn, when I was meditating on your energy, two things came through very strongly and very clearly. One of the things was the term bridging the gap. That really just felt like finding that last missing puzzle piece to something you're working on, just kind of an epiphany moment of finding out what you need to know to move on to whatever you're working on or your next chapter in life. I also was heavily feeling lightning, like literally lightning bolts were coming through, and that to me is a tower moment, so that could be the epiphany moment you're getting of finding your missing puzzle piece to bridge the gap. But also I was feeling a twin flame union for a couple of you as well in the 5D. So not necessarily coming into the 3D yet, but bridging the gap. Well, that makes sense. Wow. Bridging the gap. You've worked on yourselves. You've done your inner work, which has healed each other in return. And now the gap is being filled with unconditional love, and you can come together now, starting in the 5D though. So your dream space might be really heavily symbolic at this time. But without further ado, let's get into your June monthly reading. What can Capricorns expect June 2020? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, Spirit. Capricorn, June 2020. Okay. Immediately what I'm getting from this, again, take what resonates, leave the rest. Messages cannot and will not resonate with everybody. So if this energy is not yours, do not claim it as yours and don't try to make it fit. But there's a secret in a love connection. And it's like your intuition has known there's something there, trying to figure out, my brain's not working today. Trying to figure out what it is, what feels off. You don't know what's off. It's like your intuition can't pick up what's off, and that's leaving you really confused. The High Priestess and the Seven of Cups came out together. It's like you feel like you can't trust your intuition because your intuition is making up all these different stories. Or actually, no, let me reword that. Your intuition will never lie to you. Your head. You feel like you can't trust your intuition because your head is making up all these stories of what could possibly be going wrong and what this feeling your intuition is trying to tell you is off. What exactly that is, and you can't figure it out, so you're overthinking and going into overload and you're worrying. So much worrying here with this. Some of you also could be digging into the Akashic records and finding out about your past lives, and that could bring some clarity to this confusion as well as to why you might have been dealing with some sort of karmic situations in this lifetime. I'm getting that too, but you're just super confused about what your intuition's trying to tell you right now. Your head is just on overload. We got the moon. This is the secrets. The moon is also indicative of intuition. I'm gonna obviously dive deeper into this, but it just feels like a secret in a love connection. So we have the Ace of Cups here, a cup of love. New or renewed love. But this just, right now, is just feeling like love. The moon, a secret love. Someone could have a secret lover that they have been keeping their feelings a secret to, but it really just feels like a secret in a love connection. Queen of Pentacles, this is your energy, Capricorn. This is Earth energy. Queen of Pentacles, you know her, you are her. She's nurturing, she has a big heart, but she's also practical. She's just overall the perfect person. She's a good mother. She's a hard worker. She kind of does it all. And you know more than anyone, Capricorn, that's who you are. Let me dig into the moon. Clarify the moon. I'm sorry if my energy's a little bit off today. I'm not really feeling the best. Clarify the moon. Clarify the moon. No more. Okay. Yeah, this just clarifies you fighting to find the truth. The Hermit, the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Wands. The Hermit seeks within. The Hermit goes off and does his soul work all alone. The Ace of Swords is the sword of truth. It's 11:11 as I look up. The Ace of Swords is sign synchronicities, so you could be looking and searching for a sign of what this feeling you're getting is. This feels like a past life for some of you. Some of you are doing past life regression work and finding out why you are the way you are today, and that's bringing a lot of clarity, doing this soul searching. With the Seven of Wands, we're fighting for our place. We're fighting for victory. Fighting for yourself. Fighting to find out the truth because you deserve to know the truth about something. For those of you that I was picking up on earlier with the twin flame divine counterpart coming into union, I'm also getting, you've done the soul work, you've fought for yourself, you've advocated for yourself, which in return you've advocated for your person as well, doing your work. You've been getting the signs and synchronicities of your person, and Two of Cups. In the 3D, not just the 5D, you could be admitting to someone that you have feelings for them and being like, you know what, I know what this connection is now. I've fought for this connection because I've fought for myself, and in doing that, I've fought for us. And up until this point, it's been a very confusing process because any counterpart situations are they're so confusing at first. You're gaining the clarity here that you need, to find the truth of the connection, and to just make sense of the signs and synchronicities you've been seeing. So, yeah. Wow. Okay. So let's look at the Ace of Cups. Whoops. Alright, for those of you where this is a counterpart twin flame situation, we're at that Nine of Wands, just one more lesson to learn before you can come together with your person in the month of June. You will be going through, again, the last lesson you need to learn, or you could be doing that right now, and June's when you finally receive your reward, which is unconditional love. That's what it's all about. That's what the whole journey is about, is unconditional love. Being up in your head about the connection, again, because it is a long process. Page of Pentacles, finally coming in and just a peace offering to your person. Like, just a hey, it's not something huge, it's just kind of like a casual, silence breaker, to kind of get you both out of this state. For those of you where there's a lie in a connection, this is you being up in your head, trying to figure out why these patterns keep repeating, because maybe over your life this has been a pattern, relationships, secrets. You're trying to figure out how to break that. But you will be finding out what this secret is. And whoever this person is, they're going to be apologizing to you and trying to win you back, depending on what this secret's about and how big it is. But it's Page of Pentacles is a peace offering. Let's look at Queen of Pentacles. Let me get a clarifier for Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. I'm really picking up on two different situations very strongly. So I'm sorry if this is really confusing, but this is for the group where you're going to be coming into union with your person. Seven of Pentacles, you've been waiting for this. You've been fighting for it, Seven of Wands, and you've been waiting for it. You've been working hard. You could be seeing 777 a lot. But this is something you didn't give up on. This is something you knew in your soul and your intuition that you needed to hold on to and keep fighting for, and you're getting it. We have the Empress out. The Empress is divine feminine energy. You've gone through a period as the Queen of Pentacles where you're feeling the lack. You could be without a job right now given what's going on, but anyway. You've felt the lack, you felt left out in the cold by your person, you miss your person so dearly, and the Empress is telling me you're one step closer to getting there. And for the group of you where you've been waiting to find out what the secret is and what your intuition's going to be telling you, you feel left out. It's like something's missing. It's like kind of like Everyone knows, but I feel like everyone knows but me. Why isn't anyone telling me? Why isn't anyone telling me? And it's like you're realizing your worth here with the Empress. The Empress doesn't slack around and wait on someone and wait on secrets. Like she's not the center of attention like that, and she doesn't put up with that. You could be putting on a front, like an I don't care front, even though on the inside you do really care. You're putting up this front of like, you know what, whatever, I'm the Empress. But it still bothers you a little bit, it feels like. This is kind of a heavy reading for June. What do I want to clarify? 7 of Cups. You will be gaining the knowledge, higher knowledge of what you need to know. The Divine stepping in with the Magician on the bottom. This can also be trickery, though. I'm sorry, this is probably so confusing for you. For the group where there's a lie in a relationship, it could be a friendship as well. Trickery, lies, magic. That's what the Magician is on its shadow side. But on the side of you, again, I'm sorry if this is confusing, where this is a counterpart twin flame situation. The Divine is stepping in and being like, congratulations, I'm gonna give you your person. The Hierophant, level up this connection. This is a card of marriage and union. It's also a card of knowledge, though, so gaining knowledge about what this confusing secret is, but also gaining your person. You've trusted your intuition, you've waited, you've done your inner soul work, and now this very telepathic connection is going to be leveled up. So that's good. But for the group of you where there's a secret, I want to get an advice card. I'm going to do this a little bit differently. I'm going to get an advice card for the group that's dealing with a secret, and then I'm going to get a card for my counterparts. So let me get an animal oracle for this group with their with the secret. Let me get an oracle for the first group where there's a secret. Okay. And then let me get an oracle for the group where this is a counterpart situation. 63, Vulture Spirit. Nothing is wasted. What seems hideous has its own beauty, and the recycling and repurposing the vulture does is as important as any other activity in nature that supports the cycle of life. Vulture Spirit's message is that nothing is wasted, for nature sees value in everything that exists. What seems rotten and ugly has the potential to be transmuted into something beneficial, and you are reminded that any suffering you have experienced has not gone to waste. Wisdom and understanding that arose from the experience are talismans, whatever, that will serve you on your journey wherever you go. What is decaying is only changing form and will fertilize seeds you wish to plant, turning that into which has passed away into the substance that will support new growth. All that you might wish to deny or discard has a value and can be repurposed and reintegrated into the new you want that you are becoming and the new life that you are dreaming into being. No pain was in vain and no experience was wasted, for you have the power to use it to co-create something far better. This is the miracle in your partnership with Spirit. All the pain and suffering you've gone through in this lifetime and every other lifetime has made you into the person you are today. And I feel like some of you, because you feel like something is being held back from you, makes you feel less than. It makes you feel kind of, I don't like to use the word dumb, but like you feel kind of like, what the heck? Like, I feel like everyone knows something I don't know, and like no one wants to tell me what the secret is. and it makes you feel kind of like insecure a little bit. But know that obviously you're not at all. You're very, very smart. Vultures are such smart creatures. They literally reuse. That's what they do. So use this pain and use whatever feelings that you're feeling to your advantage, by learning from them and figuring out what it is that you want. Because nothing is wasted, no situation, no relationship. Nothing's a waste of time. Now for my counterpart group, you got 35 koala spirits. Spirit has a plan. In nature, the koala moves slowly through the branches of the eucalyptus tree, leisurely chewing the leaves and reminding us that life is not a race or a competition. Chasing around after every distraction can keep us from recognizing that we have all we need and that Spirit will always be there with gifts to sustain us. You are being asked to trust that by moving slowly with faith in the abundance that is everywhere, surrendering to a power greater than yourself, and you will be able to experience the manifestation of your desire. As you take your time enjoying the riches available to you right now, sitting peacefully, you begin to radiate the joy and abundance you seek. Spirit is here to help you discover happiness, pleasure, and contentment, all gifts that are yours now and in the future. Have faith and trust in Spirit's plan for you, and know that you are loved and cherished. No matter how long it's taking to come into union with your person, it's happening for a reason. The way I like to look at it is there's something else you need to know before. Like, if you got your person right now when you wanted them, perhaps it would hold you back from learning something you needed to learn because you just stopped searching because you got your person, that's what you wanted. And that's not what the counterpart twin flame journey is about. It's about doing your work. So just don't lose sight of that, and when you get frustrated, just know it's coming. Let me just focus on my work so I can learn what I need to learn, so that way this union can be beautiful, and not wasted. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. Please make the most of June. I think it'll be a big growth month for you, but that's good. If this video resonated with you, please give it a like and feel free to subscribe, comment down below what else you'd like to see from me. And yeah, love and light.